All right, so we should now be going live any moment on YouTube. Here it is. And away we go. Let me put me on speaker view. And hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Anne-Marie, the Art of Healing. And today is a Sunday. It's early Sunday here on the East Coast of the US. It is 11 a.m. And I feel like this morning is a giving thanks morning. I want to thank my son for taking Nana to church. I want to thank Ra for choosing 11 a.m. So that I could have this beautiful, I know it's even earlier on the West Coast. I know, Peter, God bless y'all. Thank you for this. I was hoping that we'd have a little bit more participation from Europe with this time, but it isn't, and that's okay. Well, maybe they'll keep coming in, who knows? Absolutely, no worries. So I do want to give out a whole bunch of thanks, a whole load of thanks. As I said, to Ra for selecting 11 a.m., for my son for taking Nana out and giving me my house to myself a little bit this morning. I wish to say thank you to all of you beautiful souls who are here with me live on the Zoom call, to my Patreon subscribers. I am in great debt and gratitude to all of you. I love you so very, very much. And I thank you for everything that you do. It means a lot to me. So as I'm cleaning here, I'm giving my gratitude out. And Ra came into me and said, basically, you think you're not doing anything. You think that you receive from on high. Basically what they said was, no, you created it. You are the creator God of your world. You bring the effort forth. Everything comes through you. So just for a little reminder that your world is yours to play with. Your world is yours to enjoy. So let's see. Awesome. So let's begin. Okay. I'm going to begin. I still have my little eye situation going on, so I didn't wear my contact lenses, but Ra is here. So let's begin with Ra. To show you who. Well, welcome. Good morning. We are Ra. We are the Ra Collective. What a joy. What a beautiful communion of souls that occurs. Why does this happen so infrequently? Why is it so, let's say, tedious for humans to take time out to bring yourselves, your souls together in communion? Why is it so tedious? Do this more frequently, dear ones. Do this much more frequently, because it is in these sacred gatherings that the light is generated, that the love is amplified. And that is indeed what not just the world, but each and every one of you need. Each and every one of you desire this. Do this much, 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 much more frequently. This dear one has opportunities all throughout the month to gather together for her group of subscribers and for her opportunities to bring light in prayer. And of course, this sacred interaction where you come with your prayers, where you come with your requests. How important is it for you to be at peace? It is the utmost importance. You live a very dense existence even though you strive and you are reaching up into that upper densities, the higher densities, the new earth energies, you are approaching there. But the truth is that your densities are still, dense. You still are in a place where things don't make sense, where you need a little assistance. And so that is what we are here for. That is what our dear one is here for. And we welcome you and we thank you. So we will get on with it. We invite your questions, and we again, thank you for participating in such a beautiful communion of souls. Okay. Lovely. I see we have some more people here. Hello, hello. Oh, Leah's here. Great. Tina got in. Thank you, everyone. Oh, all right. I do have someone from Europe joining. She's coming in. All right. So, hello, 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 everyone. So, for your questions today, you can do them two ways. You can either raise your hand or you can type them into the chat. Let me just double check on YouTube. All right, so Leah got the link. She's on there. I've got some people on YouTube watching live. Hello. Thank you for being there. All right, all right. Let me just enlarge this. Okay, Miss Isabel, I see you have your hand raised. Hello and welcome everyone again. I don't know how you raise your hand. Don't ask me these questions. I think you can. I think there is a way to do it. But like I said, you just say that you have something in the chat and I'll identify you and you can pop on and talk. Okay, Isabel.
Good morning. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You have like this white light all around you. I usually see different colors of lights around you, but today you're just like shining there, like shining white light all around you.
Thank you, beautiful. I've had some nice time this morning to bathe in energy, but that's fine. Thank you, honey.
I can see it. Okay, so I just have a question. It's been a couple of months that have been very stressful. Lots of things going on at work, lots of things going on at home. It has been really hard for me to even come down to a state where I can meditate. I keep asking my spirit guides to help me because I feel like I'm drowning with all this responsibility, so much going on. My question, and then, also that's one of the questions. And also, as a Catholic, I believe in the rosary and lighting up candles. I want to know what's going on with my spirit guides that I don't see the help, and what is the power of praying the rosary and lighting up candles.
Wow, how beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Those were beautiful questions. Welcome, dear soul Isabel. We are Ra. We are the Ra Collective. You are experiencing what most are experiencing, is these heavy energies where everything is coming to the surface. The situation with your family, you know that the dynamic in your family is very tense. It is something that you have been seeking counsel for quite some time. All we can tell you, dear one, is that in your very soul, in your very, very soul, we encourage you to again blast the light in your places of employment and in your home as well. Yes, light the candle. What does it mean? What do you think it means when you light a candle? It means you are bringing a symbol of purity, a symbol of light, a symbol of God, the flame that burns within you, the flame that burns, that purifies, that represents the essence of purity, of God. The tradition of lighting a candle in church is a tradition of offering a gift of light and intention. You set an intention while you light a candle. And this is a beautiful way to use the symbol of fire. But fire in its essence is purification. It is a symbol of, it is a symbol of the earth. Excuse me. I got lost. I'm sorry. I'm hearing dings going on. So give me, I've never done that. Hold on just a moment. Okay. I'm just going to get this out of here. Okay, I apologize. I'm nervous. I'm sorry. All right, we forgive this, dear one, and we hope that you forgive this, dear one, as well. The symbol of light is purification. The symbol of fire, of lighting a candle, is an activity that you do to draw attention to your intention for whatever it may be. What is the intention of lighting a candle? This one lights a candle because she wants it to represent the light of all that is, that it is sacred, that it is something that should be attended to. You know, you never leave a candle alone. You know that it must be contained because it is something that could cause potential destruction. So it is a point of focus. It is a point of symbology. It is a point of connection. So continue to use it. In terms of saying the rosary is a mantra. It is a way of focusing your intention, but be aware of the words. Be aware of the words. There is nothing wrong with focusing in on, let us say, the path of Christ, let us say the mysteries, as they call them. There are no mysteries. They are truths. They are truths. And be aware of the words that you repeat. What are these words putting you in? The prayer of the Hail Mary is beautiful. It does honor the being you know as Mother Mary. But always, as it is with the Catholic Church, is that there is always a little drop of unworthiness that is placed within the prayers that it brings forth. So like with most structures, there is maybe 70% of love, truth, power, connectivity. And then there is maybe the 20% that still pulls you down, that leaves you tethered and does not allow you to fly free. There is nothing wrong with praying this prayer, but we challenge you to rewrite it. We challenge you to rewrite it to empower you. We challenge you to look at these events in these events, these mysteries, and turn them into events that empower you. Positive messages from Christ. There is nothing wrong with doing these prayers, but we ask you again to look at the words you say, because your words are powerful indeed. Your words create your reality. If you believe in suffering, you will suffer. If you choose to dwell on the suffering of the one that is known as Jesus, then you perpetuate that suffering in your reality. So consider this. Consider this. We love you. Your family dynamic, yes, it is difficult. It is a difficult relationship. But again, we encourage you to look at the boundaries. We encourage you to look at what you allow. We encourage you to look at what you accept by your inaction, by what you fail to do. And this is a prayer from the church that this dear one used to contemplate. for what I have done and what I have failed to do. Because in inaction, there is action. Yes, we love you. We are Raw. We are the Raw Collective. And we await the next question. Thank you.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
I apologize for that. I don't know what flipped me out and pulled me out. But hey, that just proves to you that I'm plugging along on this. All right, very good. Thank you, Isa. I appreciate always your support. And yeah, I love you much.
Thank you, love.
I hope that helped. Okay, Sherry has her hand raised. So Sherry is next.
I am in the same position as so many of us, as being in a situation where many things are coming up for healing, many tough situations that I have to learn a new way to work through. I'm not at all comfortable with my ego taking over and being non-forgiving. I've had, and that's going along okay. I have an area of my life that has been like the font of everything good. It was not tarnished in any way. It was like the place that I could go to really be filled with love and to be uplifted. And things have happened that that has come into question, and it feels terrible to me. And it really does not concern me. My own guidance is telling me that this is not mine, and I need to just let it unfold with the people that it involves. But yet it does involve me to a certain extent, because it is my my soul safe place. So I'm just interested in knowing what I can do to transmute this and move past it, because obviously I've created it, and there's something here.
Mhm.
Feels like something big.
Okay, so your question is, how can you move beyond this big disappointment that you have, right?
Yeah.
That it was, and this was a place that you used to go for, you know, just to unload. It was somebody else's, I'm assuming, and now you can't access it.
Right.
Ah, okay. I am the energy of who you call Mother Mary. My dearest Sherry, there comes times when you are being forced to change, forced to release what seems so comfortable. And right now, there is quite the upheaval in, dare we say, many souls on this planet. Why have I come forward to assist you? It is because it is the energy that you need in your life. It is the energy of mothering, this constant support and love from a figure, a feminine figure. You are needing a little bit of this in your life. Take a deep breath, dear one, and understand that all things are transient. For one reason or another, that blessed place might be removed from your life. It doesn't have to be just this particular situation. It could have been any myriad number of situations that have brought this kind of force to move on. We're pushing you out of this area for one reason or another. Now, yes, you have created it in many ways to give you the experience of release and of understanding that creating your own place of refuge might be your next step. So this beautiful land that you dwell and inhabit has infinite opportunities for the refuge that you need. And indeed, in many cases, the refuge that you need is best found inside of you. It is what you make and create of the locations where you are. Indeed, there are beautiful places. We are not saying that you should not reach out and find another place. But for now, accept things as they are and call out to the universe to bring you your next peace place, love place. Your love territory is where you are indeed. And so now it is time for you to seek a new place that needs your energy. For as the old place, your contract was complete. I am the one you know as Mother Mary, and I am with you, and I surround you with my warm embrace.
Thank you. That's beautiful and perfection.
It's interesting. Oh, so lovely. Are you all right, love?
Oh, yes, yes, very much. Thank you.
Okay, Sherry, thank you. All right, so I do have some more people who have come on, and I want to welcome you and thank you for being here live on Zoom, and say hello to those of you who are on YouTube. I just want to take a peek over there. Hi, there's Seraph and Susan. Good. I'm glad to see some beautiful people there. I love you all. Thank you so much for being present with me. So if you are here on the Zoom call and you have a question, you can either raise your hand or type it in the chat. I'm going to go over to the chat right now. Oh, okay. So I have some questions here. First one on the chat is from Tina. Hi, Tina. I would like to know if there is anything harmful or dark behind getting our pets chipped. I've been thinking about getting Holly chipped, but sometimes something seems to be telling me not to. That's interesting. For the record, I don't have, well, my two little dogs are chips, but I never did anything with it because I was too cheap at the time to pay the fee. But let's see what happens. Oh, I am this energy you know as Francis of Assisi. I am enjoying participating as I have never delved my energy into this dear channel. So you, my dear love, are very much like me and like the legend of me, that we are animal people. We understand the nature of nature. We understand that nature is love in its purest, most natural form. It is non-judgmental. It is simply there. It is simply living to its highest joy and its highest fulfillment. Nature behaves as it should. There is no judgment. There is no, I shouldn't be attacking that antelope, even though I am a lion and I am hungry. That does not exist. There is no judgment. It simply is love. But you domesticate the animals you choose to interact with, and you wish them to be safe. There is nothing inherently wrong with putting this sort of technology into the animals. It is not as nefarious as putting it into your own human body, but it is, if you feel it necessary to do, then go with what your gut tells you. If you do not wish to chip your animal, there is no need to do so. You understand that you create an energy. There is an energy of you expect the animal to be lost. So all things are as they are. If you choose to do that and the animal does stray, you will get your animal back. So take that into consideration. If you possess an animal and it is gone and it is hit by a car, or if it is taken up by another family, then it is the life of the animal. There is no judgment in it. So you choose what you wish to do. There is nothing nefarious, nothing dark energy around the chipping of the animal. It is indeed just another way for technology and for money to be made, you understand. There is dark and light in everything on your density. It is the way it is, but you are divine creator beings, and you may create a world as bright and filled with love and animals as you wish. I am the energy of Francis, and I am welcome to be here. Ooh. How did that sound, huh? What do you think?
That was nice. That was nice.
That was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I had a cat,
Yeah,
I had a cat that
very
came
much.
into my life, and she had a chip, and oh, there he is, your little cosmic cat. So I had a cat that came into my life,
Yeah.
and I loved her and I wanted to keep her, but the chip was in there and the people took her back. So that lesson for me was that there's
Yeah.
impermanence in life. You know, nothing is set in stone, nothing is ever really yours, you know, so that's kind of like how
Yeah.
I took that to be.
Yeah. Holly ran down the road on me the other day, so that's why I was like, oh no, should I get her chipped? So it was
Well,
terrifying.
yeah, of course, of course. All right, well, I hope that helped make your decision.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sweetheart, thanks for being here. And just go ahead and mute yourselves when you're done. Okay, so I've got a message from my friend Space Cadet Lottie. Woo-hoo! She is from the UK. I love you, dear one. May I ask my angels and guides have a message for me today, please? I'm not sure how Zoom works. Oh, thank you for being here for the first time, darling. I'm so glad you are here. All right, message from your angels and guides for our beautiful Space Cadet Lottie. We are your fairy guides. We are the fae that inhabit the worlds where you live, this land of quite deep and dense mystery and love and fun. We are your guides, dear one, your fairy guides. We are so happy to be able to communicate with you today. Our message for you, darling, is to not forget to play. Please do not forget to play. It is such an essence. It is essential. That is the word, essence, essential. It is essential for you, dear one, to remember to play, remember to relax, remember to enjoy. Why is the world so stressful? Because you need to breathe. You need to enjoy, you need to play, you need to be one with the happiness, with the child, and to go within that part of your mind, that part of you that sometimes is dampened down a bit, dear one. We are your fairy guides. We love you, sweetheart. Now we are the angelic realm that inhabits your energetic field. While we are in agreement with our beautiful fairy co-workers, let us say, as we are energies that dwell around your light, your heart, the angelics around you, as always, just remember you are truly embraced by all that is. We wish much more to send you an energy. And if you would allow us to, and all present, receive this energy we send you. Receive this love we send you. Your path on this earth plane is to remember who you are. Your path on this earth plane is to become one, not only with all that is, but all that you are. To move through each moment and experience as a precious jewel, a precious gift. Each breath is love. Each moment is your opportunity to live in love. We breathe with you now from our realm to our dear one and to indeed all of you. We are the angelic realm. And breathe it in. Wow. Hi, Lottie, how are you? Okay, sweetheart. Are you able to unmute? You want to say something?
Hello.
Hello.
I've done it. I actually worked it out.
Oh, wonderful. Did you feel anything? It was really intense energy. I was just like, I couldn't even speak.
Yeah, I got like shivers all up my body. And then I get giddy when I hear you channel fairies. It makes me like giddy. And then I felt the shift when angels came in. That was beautiful. That was really good. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, it's so wonderful to have you here. I love you so much.
I love you too. Thank you.
Okay, love. Be well, honey.
Thank you.
Okay. I just need another sip of water. That was pretty intense energy. How are we doing on time? Wow, it's already 47. Oh. How are we on time? Okay, good. We've got time. All right, so I'm going to do a couple messages here. Dawn has another message. My question is, does it work to smudge the outside of a home? I think something tried to get in a few days ago, but I was unable. Wait a minute. Something tried to get in a few days ago, but was unable to enter. However, it seems to be still hanging out around outside. Okay, pounding on the walls and pulling cranks. Interesting. I have neighbors who complain about the activity outside and also inside their homes. I'm not in fear of it, but it is a nuisance. Can I do anything beyond prayer and smudging? I think you totally can. I have talked about before, and there's a lot of people who talk about planting crystals. Hi, Dawn. Hi, darling. Yeah, I've channeled about this before, about the energy on your land. And what I've been told was to go and get rose quartz crystals. And as a matter of fact, this was one that I was going to, I never did, how awful, but I was going to plant this and 3 others at the 4 corners of my property. And you would tune it in the water closest to your home. So you take everything and you have a master crystal that you have inside your home. And you take all of these crystals, you attune them, you rinse them in the water closest to your home.
Okay.
And then bring it back and you plant it on all four corners of your property. And I also, you know, say create a sacred geometry around my home, create sacred geometry around my loved ones and all that. So, oh, it looks like it's raining outside. Okay.
Thanks. I'm not very experienced with these things.
Okay, let me see if there's a message for you too, okay? There's always a message from us. We are Ra, we are the Ra Collective. Indeed, what our dear one has already told you is something that you can do for your the land that you inhabit. One thing to remember, even though there are no limits, there are limits only created by you, by your will. So for example, you believe that the structure of your house is an energetic boundary. It's not an energetic boundary, but you create it to be an energetic boundary. Do you understand? This is something that you create for yourself. So thus and therefore, you have truly no limit to what you wish to be protected or projected. However, until your energy, until you have the ability to expand your energy frequency to expand beyond the walls of your home, you are more likely to, let us say, create an energetic field of love by doing as our dear one suggested. So that is our advice to you. You are greater than the boundaries of your building. You are greater than any boundary there is. But the earth and the land has energies that rule it onto itself. So spend some time on your physical property. Spend some time. And also, we also ask for you to include the trees of your property and communicate with the trees of your property. Create energy from tree to tree. Create a system, a dome, if you will, of love using these tremendous beings of love that are attached to the earth. So these energies that roam throughout the earth in the fourth density plane that are outside of your physical sight, your physical awareness, may understand that they are out of alignment with the energies that you create on your property. So we hope this assists you enjoy your journey.
Thank you. That's great.
All right, good. Woo-hoo. All right, we continue. All right, let's see if there's anybody else who has their hands up. Peter, your hand has been up for a while. Let's do you, and then I'll continue with the messages written. Hi, my friend.
Hello, hello. Always good to see you. I look rather fresh out of bed, so that's why there's no picture.
No problem.
But so my question was partially answered by Sherry. So I'll just go for is there a message from my guides and angelic beings? Is there anything I'm missing? What's the next thing for me to do?
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question, Peter?
Sure.
Because a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this too, we want this open. We just say, okay, what is it? Remember that you're creating this. You're creating this. So if you want something, ask for it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's because I tend to feel, unless I'm like tuning into your energy centers and I can feel where there is a lack, that's when the good messages are going to come through. So just for a second, scan yourself and pull out one thing that you say, okay, this is something that I'm going to put you on the spot.
Health.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes. So my answer to you is health.
Health. Okay, very good. Yeah, Peter. It's me. I'm back. Yeah, moving. You're not moving. Are you moving? You're not moving. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Get up and out, and get more movement. And can I tell you that do it with energy and intention. So learn about the energy that moves through you. You've got more potential energy than you do active energy in your body. So intentionally get up and move. Do either Tai Chi movements, do yoga movement, but your movement must be with purpose. Your movement must engage the energy that is potential in your body. So I'm one of your guides. You've heard me before. And that's the message that I've got for you. So get up and move and engage the body in your energy field. Move the body with purpose. Move the body with purpose and learn to move and flow the energy much, much more than you're doing right now.
Understood. I've also ordered a bicycle, so I'm waiting for that. So that's another. So, but I agree. That's what I needed to hear.
Awesome. Awesome, my friend. All right. Thank you, Peter. Okay, my love. Okay, so Ellen, you just raised your hand. I'm going to just go through a couple more things. Leah. Hello, lovely. I love you. Something happens. Hi, sweetheart. Say hi. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, aren't you so pretty? With your head on. Ah, lovely.
Nice
Okay.
to see you.
Something happens to me out of nowhere where my body starts shaking in a panic and worry and fear sets in. I want to heal myself from this, but I do not know what the cause of these attacks are. Any insight from my guides or Ra would be much appreciated. Ooh, okay. All right, beautiful. Let's see what they have to say about that. We are your Pleiadian guides. We are Anne-Marie's, let us say, healing assistants. You are experiencing a visceral memory that aspects of you, conscious or unconscious, are reacting to. What we suggest for you to do whenever you feel this panic is to first and foremost, do not engage in reciprocity. So once your body flexes, once you begin to shake, take a deep, deep breath and send love into your energetic nervous system. I love myself. I am safe. I am whole. Nothing can harm me. I love myself. I am safe. I am whole. Nothing can harm me. So you are experiencing an echo of energy, an echo that is sadly still attached to you. But in that moment, in that very moment, be patient with the reaction. Sit down, breathe, say the words we have encouraged you to say. Send love to your physical body and reclaim your sovereignty. Reclaim that you are whole, you are loved, and you are safe. In the moment, there is nothing to harm you. There is nothing for fear. You do and may require some more assistance in order to get to the root cause of this energetic echo. Continue your love practice, continue your forgiveness practice. And if you need further assistance, it will come to you. And we encourage you to, when you are ready, dig a little bit deeper into this situation of your life. We are Anne-Marie's Pleiadian guides. We are your guides and teachers. We love you. And we have done a little clearing on your energy field. So that is our message for you today.
Thank you. That's like super scary when that happens. So thank you so much.
Yeah. In my experience with that, yeah, that there's something to be dug at, you know,
That's what I thought. It was
Yeah.
like something to do with my past about 4 or 5 years ago. I kind of like think I know, so that did help. But yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, when we experience traumas, it's as if you know, they bury themselves in us, and they live as an energetic life form. And it's nothing intentional. We don't want to have them there, but nonetheless, they're there. And so every now and then they're going to be like, aha, I need some food. You're not experiencing the same kind of trauma that you did when I found my home in you. And I used to have, you know, I used to get all my energy from it. So I'm going to tweak you, and I'm going to create a situation where you experience what I need. So this is, these are energetic attachments that for we don't realize that we create, and that's still kind of buried deep within us. But they're merely thought forms, and all they need is to understand that they are no longer wanted nor needed. So yeah, that's my experience with things like that. And you'll be fine, sweetheart. You'll be just fine, because you are greater and stronger than anything. You are greater and stronger than any fear, any life, any attachment, anything. You're an extraordinary being, and that's the whole thing. We forget who we are. We don't remember that we are powerful enough, as Christ was. We are Christ incarnate. We are beings, Christed beings, and all those beautiful miracles that Christ performed while he was here, we're capable of doing the same. We just have to remember who we are and live in love and unity and love ourselves strong. Love ourselves strong. Woo-hoo.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. Even what you said is so beautiful. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Take care, babe. All right, I've got Susan here. Thank you, Susan, for being here. Can you let me know more about the new collective named Feroc, sentient beings that will be coming to me in September for me to channel them. They are supposed to be a combination of fire elemental and galactic energies, like fireworks energy. Cool. They will have a deep vibration, like lower than a bass tone. I was told to be somewhat cautious with them since they sometimes don't know their own power.
Yeah, so there's supposed to be a positive collective, and supposedly it's supposed to expand my spiritual business. I'm supposed to have a following with channeling this new collective that I and nobody else has ever heard of. So yeah, so I was wondering if you have any information from them or about them that would benefit me with connecting with them.
Interesting. Okay, good. Interesting. All right, so I'm not channeling, like they're not channeling an entity, but I'm definitely feeling an energy. I am definitely feeling it is a very vast, as you said, like a bass frequency, So this energy is coming to you to be almost like the grounding anchor for all the heavy energies, the light codes that are coming in. So we are on a planet that requires us to be in full balance. In order for us to draw in the light, we need to be anchored to the earth. We need to be anchored into the frequencies of the elements. Indeed, the fire element, yes, but more importantly, we need to anchor in to the elements of the earth that move very slowly. Everything is in balance. Everything has to be in a sort of anchoring. In order for the light to truly come into the earth and to truly integrate with the planet, with us as conduits, with human beings as conduits, we have to develop that connection with the still energy, with the stiller frequencies. No matter is truly solid. Matter is in motion. That is why you can walk through walls. But having said that, in your daily existence and in your being at this moment in time, you don't need to walk through walls. That's just a show. It's a trick. It's nothing needed, truly. But what is needed and what you are called to do and what you have agreed to do was to assist beings to tune into this very powerful frequency, because it emanates from Earth. Galactic as well, but nonetheless, a frequency that really is going to provide an anchor and a balance, a counterbalance, yes, the counterbalance to all the waves of galactic light.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I'll be going to Mount Shasta too in
Oh,
September and do land clearing and connect with the mountain and doing all that too. So,
amazing.
and
So
traveling
amazing.
to other areas, possibly the UK next spring to kind of, yeah, connect with the elementals, connect, do land clearing of like the older dense energies, but also, yeah, anchor in the light codes.
Yeah.
That is something that I and others I'm associated with are called to do. So is to travel
Wonderful.
to different places doing that kind of work. So that makes total sense. So
Wow.
thank you.
Yeah, you know, oh, you're very, very welcome. I've heard a lot about Shasta this past week, and I'm going to be interviewing somebody who had a really spectacular experience on Mount Shasta. How really it's out of space time. It's an incredible thing. Keep in touch with me. Would you reach out to me, please? Like send me an email or
Yeah,
something.
I
Um,
went last September too to Mount Shasta as well. And that was for a bigger event. This is going to be a smaller, intimate event with Wendy Napolitano, which
Oh,
I'm
perfect.
assuming you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch and share our experiences. I think we're going to do some live Facebook,
I'd love that.
transmissions that kind of while we're there and share. But yeah, we'll definitely keep in contact.
Good. Good. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you being here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad
Yes,
you're here.
thank you.
All right, my love. Okay, so let's see. Lottie, I'm open to receive. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Okay, so I saw that we had Ellen. Ellen, you want to unmute?
Oh, am I unmuted?
You are now. Oh, no, you just muted yourself. That's okay. Try one more time. There you go.
How about now?
Now you're good. Is that Saint Germain over your shoulder?
Oh yeah, it is. I had to
Cool.
switch rooms. My husband got up. So yeah, yes, I love Saint Germain amongst many others. My question is my plantar fasciitis, which I want to say it's so funny. A few live streams ago, Dawn Meadows asked a question about plantar fasciitis, and I was kind of self-conscious to ask. In any case, it's still been lagging on, and if there's any sort of message that I'm missing, the spiritual reason behind it, or, any comments about it.
Okay. Let's see what they have to say. What foot is it on?
It's on my right foot.
Okay, that's where I was reaching. Okay. Dear one, there still is a little bit of residual there is a residual lack of connection. I'm trying to feel like there's really the only thing that I'm feeling about this is that it's going to take a little bit more time. It's going to just take a little bit more time. It's going to take a little bit more love connection with that area of your body. So what is the treatment that you've been doing for it?
Mainly trying to love, just literally love my body more, soaking Epsom salts and soaking it in the frankincense, the 4 drops in the water.
Right.
But only that sometimes. Oh, and I always ice it and stretch it, in the way that you had showed me in a private healing.
Okay. Continue. Is it very painful to walk on?
No, I walk every day. I could do like a 45-minute walk. It's painful to shovel, which then, because I love gardening and I'm always, shoveling.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. For some reason, I'm feeling they want you to walk. Do you walk barefoot outside enough?
No, because it's just, it's California, wood chips and, I have agave,
Oh, it's a little arid, so you don't have like grass or something like that.
No, but I've of course felt that I need to go to the beach and walk in the sand.
Okay, so that's really what was coming up to me. It's like she needs to put her feet in the earth or in water or in sand. I feel like burying your feet in the sand is going to help a lot more. So if you are close, that's exactly what was in my head. I just didn't know how to bring it out. If that's a possibility, then try and do that much, much more. Go in and actually get your feet buried in the sand for a good 20 minutes, half hour. Just go to the beach, sit on the sand, get your feet up in there and just stay there. And just stay there and let the earth heal you. Let the earth continue to heal you. Because it feels to me like you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. It's going to require a little bit more time. And that's what I was feeling. I was feeling like earth, but I didn't know, or either getting your feet in the earth or getting your feet in the sand or in the water. That's really what I felt. And that's what I feel.
Both of those I've intended all summer, but there's been some issues here. It's been hard to, it's a bit of a trek to get out of town or whatever, but this is handy advice that I think.
Yeah, I mean, see if you could make it like a once a month thing, at least, make the effort to get out there, and even for your own health and for your own mental well-being, to just go and enjoy the ions that come off the water. That's so healing. It's really important.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Well, my friends, we've been at it for an hour. It seems a lot longer. I don't know about you, but I feel like we've been doing this for at least 3 hours. Is there any other thoughts, any other questions? If there is not, then let me just pop over to YouTube and see what's happening over there. All right. Okay. Oh, I see Sylvia on here. Hello, my love. Sylvia, can you tell me, now she's a member of my community, so I feel good about answering her. Who's trying to contact me? I feel them through pressure on the side of my head, but I can't see or hear them. Oh my goodness. All right, let's check that out. So Sylvia, you are such an open being. You are so metaphysical. You have so many gifts, psychic gifts, energetic gifts, and you are kind of like this big old beacon that is shining for all sorts of things to come to you. If you truly wish to communicate with these beings, then you have to set an intention to open yourself up to them. However, you have to discern for yourself. When you are an open beam, an open being such as you are, you need to be able to set up a little screen, at least an energetic screen, because it's not like you cannot communicate with anything that's out there. You can communicate with anything that's there, but you have to make a choice as to whether or not it is necessary to engage or not. You can test it using a pendulum. You could test it using your internal feeling. Do I feel like I want to have these beings become a part of my energetic channels? So think of it this way. Once the channel is flowing, once the water is flowing, it'll be hard to It's not that it's going to be hard, but do you want to have that energy flowing through you? So these are the questions you have to ask yourself. Naturally, we should be able to communicate with anything that's around us. But again, it's a choice. It is a choice. Communicate with your guides. And I think just see what is in your best and highest good. Because just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right. And that's what I'm getting from this. It's not that it's, you know, you're a strong individual and you can probably handle it. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right. So test it out with your guides. See if it is in the frequency that you truly want to dwell in. On a personal note, I have felt communications come in like this as well. They just kind of come in through the side of my face or come in through this side of my face. So I know what you're feeling. So that's all I have to say about that. All right, my friends, thank you for hanging around with us, with me. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Those of you present, those of you who take the time to come on and you know, learn from these interactions. I've been doing them for over a year. It's just an honor. It's just an honor to be able to do this, but I love doing it. And I thank you all. So as we go out, I'm going to change the view. If you want to all come on and wave away. See ya
Thank
next
you.
month. Check me out. Love you all.
Thank you, Anne Marie.
You're welcome. Love you all. Bye.